Today, that's right, I'm gonna smoke some ribs. So the first thing we do on this smoke is make our binder. It's a little bit of mustard, and I kind of just eyeball all this. A little bit of mustard, tablespoon or so of Worcestershire sauce, and just a touch of a little apple juice. I kind of just dump it in. I've already made it. I decided to film and do this recipe after I already made the binder, so I'm just gonna put it on here, and then we're gonna get to season it with the honey hog and then sprinkle on top with the Holy Voodoo. One thing I will mention, these are baby back ribs, and my butcher does it already, so I don't like to do this. It's very easy though. You just take a little paring knife or something, and you kind of get under this, and you got to peel that membrane off the backs of these ribs. Make sure you do that, because nobody wants to bite into that nasty membrane after it's done, and it'll ruin your entire thing. So either have your butcher do it or you do it. Step number one. Now that the binder is done, I'm gonna start with the back because I'm gonna flip it over, and I'm gonna lose a lot of the seasoning when I flip them over. So I know that looks like a lot of mustard and stuff, but you're not gonna taste it. And even if you do, it'll give it a little zip. So, and actually, while I was doing that, I was thinking, I have this other cool new rub from Meat Church called Honey Hog Hot that I have not tried yet. So one of these ribs, we're gonna do the Honey Hog Hot, and the other one we're gonna do the Honey Hog Barbecue with the Holy Voodoo. Probably put Holy Voodoo on both of them because that seasoning is awesome. So, gonna season these up and then get them on the grill. Honey Hog, I like these bigger canisters because it's only 14 ounces. I think this is like a pound and a half, maybe just a pound, but I like to do these bigger ones, and then I kind of label them with crappy permanent marker that rubs off. But okay, now that I got these all seasoned, and I'm gonna let them kind of sweat a little bit and pull that seasoning down into the meat, I'm gonna go start the grill. Okay, I got the grill set at 225. It's running a little hot right now because I cranked up the temperature to get it to burn off all the excess stuff that was on there from the last cook. So it's actually coming down right now, but I wanted to show you guys. I use these smoke tubes. You get them on Amazon. It's a 12-inch one and it's a 6-inch one. It puts a little more smoke flavor. I know a lot of people, and me myself, I like a lot of smoke flavor in my ribs and meat. And these help put a lot of smoke up into that. Next video, if you guys are interested, I'll show you how to use those. They're pretty simple. You light them for about 10 minutes, let them burn for a while. They'll actually have a flame at top, and then you kind of just blow them out. You just fill them with the pellets, the same pellets you have in your hopper here, and you just kind of gives you a little extra little smoke flavor. I'm gonna put the ribs on the top, and we'll bring those out here. Looks like we're getting to be about 225. I set it on for 225 for 2 hours. Wrap them. I put apple juice. Well, I'll show you. But first cook is for 2 hours, untouched, bone side down. We got the smoke rolling. We got the ribs out here. And I showed you a minute ago how I set it up here. Got the smoke tubes. I'm gonna put the ribs on the top rack here. I'm actually gonna take this little metal kebab pin, stick it to mark this one. So I know that's the hot one, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to tell the hot one from the not hot one. like I said, 225 is where we want to be at. It's around 240. Now, if you're gonna focus on temp swings on a pellet grill, don't. That's the nature of the pellet grill. It puts it in, the auger puts it in when it's low, it goes top, and then it smolders, and that's where you get your smoke, is when those pellets smolder. I know a lot of people, especially when I first got a pellet grill, a lot of people are like, oh man, my grill's swinging so bad, it goes from 260 to 210, and I want it to be at 225. Well, don't. I wish they could put a tape over this so you don't even know what it's at. But trust me, trust the process. That's the nature of the pellet grill. We're gonna let these smoke for 2 hours. We're doing the 2-2-1 method for 2 hours, bone side down. That's another thing I wanted to mention. Make sure you have it's bone side down for the first, and then you go meat side down, and then bone side back down. It's been 2 hours since we put these on the grill. I haven't looked yet, so I don't know what they look like. You know what they say, if you're looking, you're not cooking. So I kind of just been letting these go, obviously, and let's see what we got so far. It's still smoking pretty good. And, oh baby, they are looking phenomenal. All right, so what we're gonna do now is, I've got my ingredients here for the next step. Brown sugar, I've got some apple juice and some honey, and I've laid aluminum foil on my cooking sheet. I'm gonna go grab a rack, put it on here, and we'll get to wrapping. Brown sugar, and that brown sugar is gonna, when it cooks, it's gonna caramelize, along with the honey is gonna do the same thing. Meat side down for the second one. See all that apple juice is just kind of steam on there. And then I'm gonna crimp the edges here. Fold those in. Like that. Same on this side. Crimp that down. And fold the top. Sometimes if you poke holes, you might have to double layer these. It's like, that folded up pretty nicely. So then I have it meat side down. I'm just gonna stick it in, put it back on the grill just like this. There's rack number one. Do the same thing to that rack. And then my wife decided to come out and join. So do the same thing to the other rack. We got 2 more hours on them wrapped. Take them off, baste them with some barbecue sauce, and we'll be done. Okay, so it's been 2 hours since we wrapped. So now it is time to take them off and see what we got. I'm not gonna sauce these because my wife really doesn't like them sauced. I don't really like them sauced either. I kind of like to just sauce them myself when I eat. Set him to this side. This guy. Oops, that one fell apart. Whatever. Oh, Jesus. Well, that one's a mess now. That didn't really go so well.
What happened?
It fell apart. Well, that kind of fell apart on me, but I'll put this back on. Try Oh, so good. So I'm gonna put this back on and let that moisture kind of firm up a little bit. Well, it's not the prettiest, but hey, Callie, can you say hi? Hi. Can you wave? Can you say cheese? And that's the last step. These will be on for about 30 minutes to firm up, and
this piece goes in my mouth.
that piece will go in your mouth.
That's good.
Okay, these ribs have been on for about 20 minutes, and see how they're kind of tightened up a little bit. Kind of pull them off. They're good to go. That one's the one that fell apart, and that's the spicy one. This one, try get him off of there fully intact, which I don't know if that's gonna work or not. Maybe. Close. Now, I know what you're gonna say. They're like that, they're overdone. Yes, they are, but my wife likes them like that. Her father, my father-in-law, that's the way he likes them, just fall off the bone tender. And I think that's what we got, so. Thanks for watching. See you next time.